And hello everyone, welcome back to a bonus trucking stream with me, Tops the Gear. Hopefully that button works, and there we go. I basically just wanted to stream today. Well, I was going to stream later today anyway with some Satisfactory, but I just want to stream right now. I just want to play some trucking and get some driving. Thank you, Jax, for the host as well, much appreciated. I'm literally here today just to drive, and I probably should have picked something I was going to do mission-wise. I need fuel. Well, before we go and figure out what mission we're going to do, or what delivery we're going to get done, let's go and pull over here and get some fuel. That's the good thing about having the big station, the depot. Is you can get you got your own fuel station. Hopefully audio is okay as well, because the microphone is a little bit further away than it is usually. Basically just watching the cable, because the cable was coming out a little bit. How you doing, Jax? Doing yeah, that's understandable. Everyone has their days, things. In fact, no, before we actually start, let's do that. Let's put the handbrake on. Take that off. Let's figure out what delivery we're going to do. I think we're down in the south of Italy right now. So I don't want to do one that's too far. By that, that's too far. That's all the way up to Germany still. They're good money though. That one's a crane. That one will be fun. Should we do some fish? Oh, yeah. That's another one all the way to Estonia. That's another long one. Yeah. Everything's a long one here. I think we'll just do with that one. It's a little bit further than the Germany one, because the Germany one is only to Kiev. Where's Kiev? There. So it's a little bit further, but we're going to get a little bit more money from it. So let's grab that one. Medical supplies. I always get the medical supplies ones from here, because they're the most money. But yeah, I just fancied literally... Cool. I literally just fancied playing the game, and I thought, why not stream it? Hang on. Am I right in thinking that's floating? I'm not delusional. That's definitely floating. Interesting. Okay. Make sure we're on the right side of the... Don't crash straight away. That's not good. Here we go. We're fine. We're not going to crash. We're fine. Let's just... I literally just... I'm here to just drive and listen to music. And get some deliveries done. I'll probably have a well, I will be. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming right now with this game, but I do know I'm going to end up having a break at some point, and I'm going to be back with Satisfactory later. But I was just up this early. I went into town to do some things in town, and I found out that one of the documents I needed was out of date by a good couple of I say a couple of months, not over half a year it was out of date. So I've had to pay money out to get a new one of them, to get the document up to date, which will take about a week to get here. And then I can actually go in and do the thing that I need to do. Which is stupid. Let's get cruise control on so I can take a sip of my drink. What was the name? The Aloha bars. There's I think there's like a chocolate fudge flavour, and there's also like a mint flavour, there's a few other ones. I think one of them is banana, so definitely stay clear of them ones. But yeah, I was looking at actually getting some shipped here. Which one did you like? I only really had the chocolate one. I only got 2 of the chocolate ones because obviously chocolate's quite nice. Probably want to try the mint one at some point as well. But I was looking at getting some delivered here, and it was something stupid like it was like $20 for a pack of 24, and then it was another $25 for shipping. So I just thought I'll wait until I'm back over there next year. Because hopefully for PAXAL 2020, we'll be able to get a few things and then ship them over to myself. Leave them over there for the week before the event as well. Okay. The picking it up is always easy. It's just the reversing that's always a problem. Oh. Yeah, we should be able to get this straight away, hopefully. Turn ourselves in a little bit. There we go. It's the wrong button, it's that one. Nice. These long ones are pretty fun. Hey Cookie, how you doing today? I'm a little early for my regular streaming schedule slot. Mainly because I just watched a stream. There we go. We're also on Euro 2 as well. But how you doing today, Cookie? Not overly bad, just woke up, went to bed super early. I know how you feel. I went to bed yesterday about 8 PM my time and I woke up at 8 AM. So I had a good nearly 12 hours sleep. Oh, good, yeah. I had a good 12 hours sleep, thereabouts. And then I went out for brunch with my dad this morning. Because my dad helped me with the whole office moving things about. So I thought I'll take him out for brunch to say thank you. After that I went to town to get some documents sorted and that kind of stuff. I'm really far away from my mic. A little bit. My microphone is, well, if I move it towards me, that's better. I'm right, the microphone should be right underneath me now. Well, I say should be, it is. It's just I moved it away because, yeah, I wanted to see how it was like if I moved it away a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, I went to town to figure out to get the documents that I needed doing as well, and I found one of the bits of information I needed was 6 months out. Well, more than 6 months out of date. I think it was June is the date on them, and then it ran out of date in July, which is stupid because why does that kind of a document run out within a month? But yeah, that happened. Cruise control lamp. Nice. There we go. And we just cruise at 55. But yeah, I wanted to kind of move the mic. Don't crash. Okay, we're fine. I wanted to try moving the mic away because I had a bit of a faulty USB connection. So I've had to move the microphone horizontal instead of vertical like it was last time. And then I thought just move it away a little bit instead of having to, so the cable would not cut all. But it's fine. Oh, and in case anyone is watching from the UK, I'm not sponsored by Sports Direct. They just do a really big mug. It can literally hold a pint, which is, well, UK pint, which is 528 millilitres. I don't know how many that is in ounces. Kind of want to say 24 ounces, but I think I'm probably going to be well off by that. I might actually not be 24 ounces. Well, it sounds about right for about a pint. Yeah. I need to actually get one. I need to use my big mug one day. 17 fluid ounces. That's not. Yeah. Still not bad. Yeah, because a regular, like a Monster can size in America, is about 6. Oh, in fact, no, it's actually lower. Yeah, I know a regular can size in America for Monster is smaller than the UK size. Don't know about how. I can't remember about how much. I've slept since then. Yeah. But then again, they also do the massive cans anyway of Monsters, but they don't do it in the flavours I like, sadly. I actually went on Amazon and bought a crate of 12 of one of my favourite flavours of Monster. I got the Ripper, the Juice, whatever it's called, the yellow one, the tropical flavour, and that's gonna last me a while. Yeah, like I like the juiced flavour. I like the new punched flavour. The black can, but with the pink M, where they've got another one that's called Punch. There's the pink can, which are two completely different flavours. I think one's Punch and one's Punch Line, so I'm not sure with that. And then the other one is the new mango flavour. I really like the new mango flavour, but the new mango flavour is really expensive to buy. I think I got mine a pound a can, so it equaled about £12. Whereas the mango ones were like £2 a can. Where I can go to a shop and buy them for about £1.50 a can. But they are just expensive. I've also got the new Monster Hydros as well. I got some of them. I got like the pack of Monster Hydros and a pack of Monster Ripper. One's fizzy, one's not, and one's glucose based, and one's like, what's it called? Yeah, one's like a sugar based one, and one's the other based, like the chemical based, energy, caffeine based. So I can kind of switch them up. It just means I'm not constantly just drinking fizzy drinks. And also, if you're constantly drinking the same kind of Monster, I try and give myself a break between them as well, so I have one every other day. Depending on what I'm doing, I have one every other day. If I'm really needing to get energy up. If not, I'm just fine with like tea and coffee. Well, yeah, tea and coffee. I don't drink coffee that much. I'm starting to get myself back into drinking coffee. Like I'll go to like well, you've got Starbucks, but we've got one in the UK called Costa, like a chain brand. And I'll get myself like a soy latte. And doing all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty good anyway. But I need to get some proper like coffee beans and presses and all that stuff. Instead of just using instant coffee, because I know instant coffee is not as good for you as just plain coffee. If that, like freshly ground coffee, that's what I mean, not like instant coffee. Yeah. Yeah. Like no matter what kind of coffee I have, I normally put 2 sugars in. If it's my big mug, I put this big mug I put 3 in. And I always make it milky as well. Even though it's soy milk, I still make it milky. Mainly because it then gets it to the right temperature to drink straight away, instead of it just sitting there. Just random people stood in the middle of the road. That's not good. But yeah, definitely. They've all got different flavors of coffee. I should actually be getting a shipment of. I'm partnered with a friend of mine who is starting up his own coffee company, which you'll see put over there somewhere when the social links go through. Level Up Coffee, I think it's called. And they're still working on that. I think they've got the first blend down, and once they've got their first blend, or once they've started producing their first blend properly, to actually start selling them, I'm going to get a shipment of theirs to have. I've also talked to them about possibly doing a decaf version, because sometimes you don't want you like the taste of coffee, but you don't want it to be caffeinated, if that makes any sense. So they're going to see what happens with that. I'm fine with. I was going to say, every time I see a fuel station pop up on the mini map, I always think, have I got enough fuel? We went all the way from the UK to Russia, literally the UK to Russia on one full tank of fuel. We're going now from the south of Italy to Denmark. Is it? No, it's not Denmark. Is it Denmark? It might be Denmark. I know in a second if I look. There we go. Odense. That's Denmark, isn't it? Something like that. But yeah, over 3 million. So we kind of need to start investing that money more. Yeah, it's good to have some money back up in case we end up having a stupid crash like we did last time as well. We're in the UK and we're on the right. We're on the side of the road we're meant to be on, the left side, which is the right side. And we're in the slow lane. Like we're in the far left lane. Obviously not the hard shoulder. We're in the left lane still. And a guy just came out of nowhere. Straight away, they didn't come out of nowhere. They came ahead of us. We indicated to turn right, and they started turning right when we did. So we indicated to turn left, and they just went straight in front of us and crashed into us. So we ended up having to lose that load, get ourselves repaired, and then we got another load all the way up to Russia again anyway. Which wasn't bad, in all honesty. Just a little bit frustrating when that happens. But I kind of like playing on Euro 2 now. We get quite a lot of stuff done. It's good seeing how many people you actually see, because right now there's 2,500 people on. Where we've played previously, there was over 4,000 people on, and we were one of them. That was crazy. That was fun. Yeah. Well, this is the first time I've seen actually. What's this saying? I've no idea because I don't speak Italian. So that's helpful, isn't it? Are we actually in the lane? Yeah. I was just making sure we're in the lane because obviously we're a bit over the side, but we're still fine. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have to mute myself in a second and pause the things will come up my nose. Just move the microphone away a little bit. There we go. That's the reason why I moved the mic a little bit away, because I didn't want it being right up in my face when I need to move it to like blow my nose and that kind of stuff. Oh, we're in Italy, aren't we? Toll booths. I don't think this is one we can just drive through. Maybe we'll try. Slow down a little bit. We won't slow down too much though. It's gonna work. Yes, it does. Okay, let's go back up to cruising speed. Nice. Yeah. like I said, I don't know how long we'll be streaming this right now for. I know later, probably out how many hours? In about 6 hours or so, I'm gonna probably be going back live with some satisfactory, because I was able to get a key from Coffee Stain Studios for that to have a look at. It's going to be the first game I've actually properly played on the Epic Store as well. So let's see how that goes. Hopefully audio levels are okay as well. Because I had to get a new. I got a new headset because the old one, the headphone had snapped off, or one of the earphones had snapped off. So it wasn't really a good fit anymore. Yeah. Just like cruising and chilling though. It's all good. Oh yeah, the other funny thing as well is we reported someone the other day, and because of having face cam on, you can't see in the corner if someone gets kicked or not. But we ended up reporting someone for blocking because they were literally it was a roundabout, and they were literally blocking our entrance onto the roundabout. Like there was no way for us to get on. We reported for it, and within a few seconds they got kicked. Not bad. So when you play on a server where a lot of people play on, all the moderators actually do the job and do the work. It's good. Nice. Oh, the other thing as well. So I told about this the other day, Tuesday, the last trucking stream. One of my Minecraft videos got flagged for copyright for one of the songs in the stream. Now, all the songs I use on my streams are either 99 Lives, Monster Cat, or No Copyright Sounds, and they've all, and obviously No Copyright Sounds is royalty free, 99 Lives is royalty free, and Monster Cat I've got the license for. One of the songs got copyright claimed, and I literally went onto the song. I went on it this morning to figure out what song it was. It got flagged like last week, so it's only taken me till now to get it done because obviously I was ill and this, that, and the other. I've just not had the time. So I went on today after talking about it last stream. I knew it was going to be someone that someone had made a false claim for it. And what it is it's a 99 Live song that a 99 Live song that was released in 2017. I think it's called Save the World. Probably no reference to the game that's called Save the World. But anyway, I found out that it was this song that was actually the 99 Live song. The song in question that they had claimed it was released 9 months later, and it was effectively the 99 Live song Save the World, but only the instrumental version of it. So someone had ripped the lyrics out of the song, and claimed that song as their own property, the instrumental version, and the original song that was 9 months prior to that one releasing that had lyrics to it as their own song as well. So obviously they went through and did the copyright claim, or the copyright dispute. I actually notified 99 Lives as well because it's absolutely appalling that people just do that. Still yet to lose a copyright claim for any of the songs I've used, because I've always been in the right. I've always made sure I've got the right rights to use them. I really just don't want to get a copyright strike on YouTube. I was back in the day. I always looked to make sure I could make a video on the game. So like there's a Valve game, Portal. Everything to do with Portal and everything to do with Valve games, you can always play and monetize on YouTube. That was always the thing. Everything that's part of a Valve game is owned and copyrighted by Valve. So you have the right to be able to monetize that in the context of like a walkthrough, what do you call it? A walkthrough, let's play kind of thing. As long as you add your own like voiceover and that kind of stuff, it always works. And someone had claimed the song, the main like the ending song for Portal 1 or Portal 2 or whichever it was that they claimed before. I think it was Portal 1. And I filed a claim for it, a dispute for it, because they filed a claim for it. I even went to Valve and notified them about it, because obviously, if this thing's happening and it's legit, I want Valve to turn around and say it's legit. But no, Valve stuck by me and helped me get rid of the claim, because YouTube is just a cesspool for people falsely claiming content, because they think people aren't knowledgeable on how to dispute them, and if people dispute them, they'll think, oh, I'm gonna get a strike, and I'm not gonna be able to then live stream onto it on the platform or do other things on the platform. And people are just so scared to dispute claims that yeah, it's crazy. There's been a lot of big YouTubers now. They've used someone else's content under the guidance of fair use. Now, fair use doesn't really have any kind of guidance on what classifies as fair use or not. So they can't really do a proper dispute to say yes, it's fair use, but it's down to the copyright. YouTube just doesn't YouTube just needs a better copyright system, because it's always down to the people who put. If someone puts in a claim on your video, you dispute that claim. That person who disputed who put the original claim in has the right to withhold or withdraw the claim, whether your point is valid or not. So they could turn around and say on this video that, oh no, their song's the song I've used, when it's completely not, and uphold the copyright claim. And then you've got to go down the road of filing a formal dispute, which is then acknowledged by YouTube. It should be YouTube should be the person that says, oh no, they're in the right to dispute it, and that's right, or they're in the wrong for filing a dispute. It shouldn't be down to the person that's claimed it. But anyone could turn around and claim anything, really. It's stupid. Like someone could make a song. So someone could upload a copyrighted content. If that copyrighted content hasn't been flagged by the original holder straight away, if you want to make sure you get money from it, you have your friend who owns an account on YouTube that can claim copyright to anything, claim that that's their own version. And they'll get the money for it, and then they can give it back to you. It's just stupid. But right now, I don't really care about that, because I'm not really on YouTube that much. I'm just on Mixer and streaming. Mixer doesn't really have a content ID thing. I have noticed that people have done pirated broadcasts on Mixer, but they've literally been taken down within 10-15 minutes of them going up. Because Mixer staff are good about that kind of stuff. They've got that many people on the platform that know that that's wrong, and will flag it. So then people realise. So then, if the cat team hasn't seen it, or anyone else hasn't seen it, they're able to still claim it, or they're able to still stop the feed as soon as possible, because people have reported it, which is always good. It's always good to have a good community behind you to do that kind of stuff. Well, with 99 Lives, Monster Cat, you still have the rights to, I've got the Monster Cat license, which whitelists my channel if there was a content ID system in place. Right now there isn't. But if there was, it would be covered under that anyway. We go through no matter what. probably shouldn't have taken that second tea while we're having to go through there, because now I'm gonna... There we go, now I'm good my foot. I wanted to try and push it as much as I could then to get through. It didn't work. But yeah. But yeah, I've changed my streaming schedule to try and be more relaxed. And I missed streaming yesterday. Like I felt like streaming yesterday, but I was just too tired. So I obviously went to sleep. I woke up, and now I'm streaming today. I'm streaming early, and I probably might be streaming later. Well, I'm going to be streaming later as well. So obviously, I'm going to give myself enough time between this stream, whenever this finishes, and the next. When I start streaming Satisfactory, then yeah, I give myself enough time between the two, so I can get myself something to eat, another drink. I'm probably going to end up having a break anyway to get another drink, because that cup of tea is not going to last me all the time, or this stream. Maybe when we get to like a service station, or we end up doing the next drop off, I can go get myself another drink, which I might have a Monster. You never know. Might need a Monster actually to help get me through to the next stream. Yeah. Today is literally just chilling and driving, and yeah, it's always fun. Oh yeah, that's the whole reason as well with the copyright stuff. That's why I've now got on the stream what songs are playing, because I know I've got all the songs that are going to be playing throughout the stream. Or either 99 Lives, Monster Cat, or No Copyright Sounds. Yeah. Either No Copyright Sounds or No Copyright Songs or something. Either way, I've got the rights to use them. So if anything ever flags up again, like in the future when I re-upload these VODs onto YouTube, I will then know straight and then and there what song's actually playing. So if they claim a song that it's not actually playing, then they're in the wrong. Anyway, we should be fine. I think we're still in Italy. I can't remember where we've got to go through. I think we go through Switzerland to Germany, and then up to Denmark, and then we've got a ferry crossing at some point as well. Probably, something like that. But either way, it's a nice relaxing drive. And just chill and get there in the end. And relax. Just a chill stream this morning, this afternoon, this evening. Whatever time zone it is, it's just a chill stream right now. Like Euro Truck is a game I kind of can just sit back and relax and play. Obviously I've got Forza that I can play as well. Kind of no fun playing Forza by yourself though, sadly. I've got Minecraft, which I do want to get back into playing Minecraft. I've got a lot of projects to go on in Minecraft, and sometimes I just need to take time off and just take a back seat on it, kind of stuff. But right now, which is fine, we can truck it. Getting things along good, moving things in. Yeah, we don't need any fuel right then. I might even get the new truck that's been released. We can get the new truck to kind of try it. However, if I don't like it, I can just like get rid of it. To be fair, I honestly do like these Volvos. So I might possibly get another. If I don't like the man truck, I can always just get another Volvo or something. You can kind of change up on the vehicles. I might even get myself into my own trailer to do my own jobs with my own trailer and see if that gives us a bit more money. Obviously, we've got our own trailers anyway. But obviously, we need to finish this delivery first before we can get the rest of them. But I swear, sometimes there's like trucks that we see, but then we don't see. Like ghost trucks and that kind of stuff. Yeah. Need to start editing down some of these videos though as well. Like it's all good. It's all well and good just uploading the VOD after the fact, but actually editing them down for highlights might be a bit better. I've got so many VODs that I've got recorded that I've just not done anything with, which I could do something with, which I probably should. I've got some things already uploaded onto YouTube that I need to kind of thumbnail, get thumbnails sorted. What's the other one sorted? Get thumbnails sorted and description sorted, and then figure out when to release them. But yeah, it's just nice sitting back, relaxing and stuff. Not played American Truck for a while. Well, the only American Truck we have played in a while is the modded one that I've got. I might just get back into playing the normal like ATS. Do some of the jobs in there as well. Just when I sit back, relaxing and like driving, not getting too extreme, but getting things done. And also hoping that like mixed play and that is working as well. And that was just a ping on Discord. I need to check. Let's load Discord up. Make sure I don't crash while I load it up though. That one. Oh. Oh yeah, that's okay. That probably yeah, that is where the ping is. Stop nearly crashing. There we go. Did the tweet go out? That's another one. Should automatically put a tweet out every time I go live now. Yes, it did. Didn't really do the hashtag right, but oh well. We won't hold it against them. We've got a fair journey to go though today. Got a fair journey to go. However long it takes us, we'll get there in the end. It's just a matter of sitting back, relax. Like I said, just, yeah, we're going straight. I thought we were turning off then. I was like, no. Nearly missed the turn off. Obviously, we didn't. Well, so that's still alright. But yeah, sometimes it's good to have an early night's sleep. Sometimes it's not though. But if you're tired, obviously early night sleep's like the best bet. At other times, if it's it depends what you're doing the next day as well. Because if you've got a long day the next day, you don't really want an early night sleep. Because I know you can have an early night sleep, and then you wake up early, and then you've got like a really long day the next day. Or you can go to sleep at a better, more reasonable time, stay up a little bit later to make sure you get a full night's sleep. To wake up on time for when you need to, and then the next day is going to be a little less long. That makes any sense? It should do. Because I know, nice relaxing drive. Hey Dans! Yeah, it's a nice little relaxing drive. Just a driving chat, really. Yeah. But yeah, so I went to sleep yesterday at 8 PM. I know I needed to be up early-ish today, but I was just really tired. I just needed to. If you're tired, go to sleep. I can't remember who said it, but there's like it's like a fool sleeps when he's tired. A wise man sleeps when they can. So if you've got like like 30 minutes spare in a day, just have a nap. It makes more sense. It means for the next time you're going to be a bit more refreshed. I'm actually going to go through here so I can get the thing on it. What's my time zone? We're still currently on GMT. British summertime doesn't start till it's either this Sunday or next Sunday. There we go. We got a bit more of that road. Let's actually have a look. What is the last Sunday of the? It might actually be next week. Was it second? I don't know. Let's just Google when does BSC finish. There we go. Okay, Google. When does British summertime start? Sunday the 31st of March. So yeah, it's literally not this Sunday, the next Sunday. But yeah, it's nearly 2 PM for me. So yeah, it's the first Sunday of March that America goes back, but it's the last Sunday of March the UK goes back. Same with October as well, where it's either the first Sunday America goes back and then the last Sunday England goes back, or vice versa. I'm not really up to date on those kind of stuff, but it's that kind of stuff. There we go. I had to mute myself and turn myself off camera when I need to blow my nose. Because I don't think you guys want to hear or see that. Sometimes I can sneeze and it's really loud as well, and I don't think you... It kind of be RIP headphone users with how loud I can sneeze. Quite a few people can vouch for me sneezing sometimes, and it's not good. I don't even know if when I sneezed any of the... I think I actually did sneeze when I was in America. GMT plus 10:30. Are you on the same time zone as Cookie? Like Australia? It might not be. Is it Australia? I know like New Zealand's 13 hours ahead. And Australia's about 10 to 12, depending on where you are. I think you're, yeah. I don't really know like other countries up there either. I know like, oh, then again, also it's different because of when GMT and BST. So it's always confusing. Whatever time zone you're in. Like I said, I know that. I know that America, like I said, I've already had the chimes changed, and where are those? 3 of those. You are in Australia, or I don't know what. Or the same time zone as Cookie. I don't know. All I know is Cookie's in the time zone where it's half an hour difference. And I only think that's one time zone in Australia. There's you got a half an hour difference. I know in America, if it's normal times, when we don't have the weird 3-4 week difference in time zones, the what's it called? America is Eastern. It's 5 hours behind, and then West and then Pacific is 9. Is it? Was it 8? It's a bit confusing. I've got it all on my phone anyway, but then again, it's all going to change because obviously they're on standard time. World clock. New York is 4 hours behind right now, but obviously the 5 hours normally. Houston is 5 hours behind, but usually it's 6. Los Angeles is 7, but usually it's 8. And then Hawaii is 10. And then Adelaide is what I've got as mine for the half past an hour. Yeah. Because I know Adelaide's oh wow, it's like half past midnight for Cookie's time zone, roughly. That's the only one that I could find that was a half past an hour. So I'm thinking that's roughly the same time zone that you're in as well. But are you in daylight saving time as well, or over there? I don't know if it's just the UK or if it's Europe that have the change of the change in the last month or the last Sunday of the month. It makes more sense for the UK as well to do that because summer solstice or whatever you call it, or this whatever it's called, is more towards the end of the month than it is the start of the month because I think it's only like yesterday or something. Because we've only now just started getting 12 hours of sunlight, whereas before, and then obviously once you start getting 12 hours of sunlight, we change the daylight savings time to make. It's just weird. I'm from Adelaide. We have daylight saving time change soon. Okay. Yeah. The daylight savings times are good. If you work nights as well, it's even better because the times change, obviously, in the middle of the night. So that means you get an extra hour's pay in October if you work the night shift then, and it's an extra bonus hour as well because you get obviously the night rate shifts pay. So obviously, I don't know if you know, in the UK, if you work between certain hours, you have to get an extra pay for working those hours. It could be anywhere from like £1 to an extra £5 for an hour. I think mine was about £2 or £3 or something an hour bonus for just doing night shifts. And I got the extra £1 an hour, and then I got the extra hour with it being the time changing within that hour, within the hours of that hour. Oh, wow, there's a lot of people coming up here. But then obviously when it comes to the summer and the summer time changing, you get home an hour quicker. You don't get paid for that hour. Which that can be not good altogether, but you're getting to go home an hour earlier. Yeah, you've worked an hour extra over the last time. We ended up because it was shift work. It was a place that was open 24/7. It was McDonald's. Not gonna lie, it was McDonald's. We had 3 shifts. So like you had the night shift, the morning shift, and like the lunch to evening shift. They kind of merged over by about an hour between them all. So say my shift finished at 7 AM, people would start at 6 AM to cover that, so you could kind of hand over the position for that hour. But for some reason, our clocks went back an hour, so that meant we actually ended up working the extra hour that night. People complained, and people said, "Oh, I'm sorry that I'm late. My clock messed up with the times changing." If anything, you would have been here an hour earlier, not an hour later, because the clocks went back. Although some people are just stupid like that and don't understand the time changing. You go back an hour on the 7th. Okay. That's very different to us. Then again, you're on the other on the southern hemisphere, so I'm guessing it's all the difference for that as well. Everyone's just got different time zone changes. At least we can all in the world. At least everyone in the world knows what Universal Time Code is, UTC. Which is based off GMT. At least everyone in the world can agree on that, and that's what every computer system runs off as well. So at least we've got that we can all agree on. Just the dates where everything changes, everyone knows. No one can agree on. Everyone gets things messed up. Technically, you're on daylight saving times already now, aren't you? Because if you're technically still on daylight saving time now, and then your clocks go back for the southern hemisphere, not forward. So that's even more confusing then, I would think. That does sound even more confusing, honestly. Let's slow it down and just go through. Get ourselves back up to speed. Nice. Yeah, because I guess, with being in the southern hemisphere, you'd probably be on daylight saving time now, and then you'll change to whatever the winter time is. Yeah. Once you're not, yeah. That's the, yeah. At times, those are just confusing. At times. No pun intended. Time zones are confusing at times. Yes. No, definitely no. So now we're coming into Switzerland, Sweden. No, Switzerland. Yeah, we're going into Switzerland now. Yeah, so you're going on to standard time. Yeah. Either way, it'll still be a 10 and a half hour difference, I would think. Because you would go back an hour, we would go forward an hour. Would that still be 10 hours difference? I don't know. This is what we always have to stop at. It is too confusing, isn't it? Because obviously you go back an hour, we go forward an hour, so that means it would be 12 hours different. Yeah. I don't know, yeah. Why couldn't everyone just agree on it? It would make more sense. Yeah. Time zone's just very confusing. As long as I know what time I need to wake up for like my summer job and go to sleep at and that kind of stuff, it all works out in the end. Then again, it all depends on this. This year might be my last year doing my summer job. Might be. It all depends on how things go with my figures and my streaming figures and that kind of stuff, because I originally wanted to. The followers on Mixer is very slow. Like, follower numbers growth are very slow. What's my time? My time now is just past 2 PM. But yeah, so what was I saying? Follower numbers are very slow. I'm trying to get my follower numbers up because I've got an idea of hopefully having my figures around the figures I need to apply for partnership on my birthday in May, and that's just before my summer job starts. So it all depends on how things go between now and the end of May, like the middle, well, end of May, on getting my figures up. So I'm pushing more towards streaming as much as I can do. Yes, I've just changed my streaming schedule up to be more streamlined, and I can always put in bonus streams if I need to, but I've given myself set days that I'm definitely going to stream on. Tuesdays always going to be Trucking Tuesdays. I'm always going to do like either Euro Truck or American Truck, or some form of a trucking game on a Tuesday. Then Thursdays, like today, I'm doing a chill morning stream. Well, chill stream for now. We're just trucking along. Later, I will actually be switching it up to Satisfactory because Coffee Stain Studios gave me a key to do that, to play the game. And I'm gonna end up having a break between now and then, just to make sure I can like get myself freshened up, get myself some food, get myself some food, get myself more drink, which I'll probably get myself another drink anyway when I've finished this delivery. It's always good to keep your fluids up. And yeah, see how things go that way. So obviously Tuesdays, Trucking Tuesdays, Thursdays is going to be another game, which is today's going to be Satisfactory later. Then Saturdays and Sundays, basically the general stream schedule. Saturdays and Sundays may be longer streams actually, because it's been the weekend. I might start earlier in the day so I can get like the UK audience and then the American audience later on. Or we'll just be slow and steady and kind of take things like that as we can. Yeah. But right now it's all good. Yeah. I just enjoy my streaming, and I'm just trying to get my figures up. I'm trying to find the right balance of the right games to play. I'm playing games that I enjoy playing. And like trucking is always, you just chill, you just sit back, relax, drive, get deliveries done, talk with chat, or sometimes talk with myself. That guy just got kicked. Wow. Now you can't see it in the middle corner. You might be able to see it there. That guy got kicked just as we were coming up to him. It's funny. And we're just coming to Germany as well, so we've got the whole of Germany to do. Yeah, we're fine. We're just driving along. There's like that Minecraft. We're gonna get back into playing Minecraft in a bit. Back into playing Forza. I just need more people to play Forza with, because I don't really want to do Forza by myself. I guess I can. It's just that everyone's going to be saying, "Oh, what's your game tag? What's your game tag? Can I join the game? Can I join the game?" I don't really add that many people to my Xbox Live, in all honesty. Like I had friends and people I play with regularly. Just adding randoms in. No, well, they're not randoms, but you know what I mean. It's just more that, yeah, I'd rather only add people to, yeah. We'll figure it out anyway. Forza, Sea of Thieves, every now and again. And then there's other games like Satisfactory. I've got some other game keys possibly in the line to getting soon through Indie Boost. If I get them keys, I'll be playing them as well. I wouldn't be mainly known for being variety, driving, Minecraft, action adventure. I mainly want to keep all my streams teen as well. Sometimes I go up to 18 depending on the game, but it has to be like a great, like special game. I've not played Shadow of the Tomb Raider yet, so as soon as we get a chance to play Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I will do. But we'll see. We'll definitely see. Yeah. But right now, I'm just enjoying playing the games I'm playing. Obviously, like when I get to summer in my summer job, everything's going to be a little bit dicey there, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I've not really played that much on Bedrock. I have actually got some Bedrock worlds that I want to play on. I just got a new one that's City Living, which is kind of you get cars. You get like cars, planes. You get like vehicles to drive with. You get like a whole city landscape that's been built, and depending on how that works, you might even be able to build like your own racetrack into it. And all that good stuff. And I kind of want to explore that kind of stuff on. We'll see how it goes. I'm probably not going to end up starting up a realm for like followers or subscribers, that kind of stuff, or patrons. I don't know. I have had my what do you call it? My Java world, but not really that much happening on there. Sadly, I'm actually having to close at the end of the month because I've had problems with billing and payments and stuff. Kind of everything's out of my hands right now with that kind of stuff. So sadly, we won't be having another. What do you call it? Carrying on with my Java world. But then again, I do want like any subscribers to have extra something of a benefit that means they can join in and that kind of stuff. We'll have to figure it out when that kind of thing's coming up. We'll figure it out when we get to it. I know a lot of people do like a realm for other followers, all their subscribers, or Java World for their subscribers, or both, maybe. But I kind of don't want to just offer the same thing over and over again. I would love to do a Bedrock world, but have it custom, so obviously the screen prevention, this, that, and the other. But the only way to be able to access them then is via the PC or via mobile. You can't do it on Xbox. Now, someone said there might be a way that you can glitch it so people can get onto Xbox, and that's if they join your world. And like that would mean I would always have to have someone logged in. Like I always have to have my account logged in so people can join off me to play onto it. But then obviously I've got to get all the plugins working and that kind of stuff on a Bedrock world. Might work. We might be able to do that kind of stuff, but we'll have to see. And then I have to create a separate, like an Xbox account, just for that, and have a separate Xbox name and that kind of stuff, just for that to work. But I definitely don't want it just to be a free-for-all, because there's just too much things at play when it comes to that. People don't follow rules. There's not really any ways to enforce the rules, because you don't know, you can't see who's done this, that, or the other. Yeah, you can only really ban someone if you catch them doing it, and that's not really a good way to do it. So like I said, I'd rather just figure out a way to be able to make it so If Xbox at all came up with a way people could connect to via putting in an IP address, I would 100% do it, and then it would work flawlessly. If anyone's able to access it via, obviously, if I'm logged in and someone's on Xbox and logs in, and then joins my world, will that work if it's got plugins and that kind of stuff on? Who knows? Who knows? This is a very, very windy road right now. Have to put ourselves on the brakes then for a second. But it all works out. We'll all figure that out in the future, won't we? I'm not really going to invest my time and money and effort to figure it out now, when there's not really any point of trying to figure that out now. We'll see. We'll see. Let's set myself on cruiser. 55 again. They kind of got less, what do you call them? Less angular turns. Smoother turns, that's what we're going to say. Smoother turns. So it all works out. How many crew members do I have in this game? How many employees? I think I've got 5 garages and I've got at least 3 to 4 people in each of them. So I've got a fair amount. Could probably get some more if I need to. Yeah, I could possibly get more in. I'd definitely get more. It's just a matter of where and that. I can't really see while I'm driving at the moment because you can't really open the menus or anything. There we go. But yeah, I think I've got what's it called? Sheffield, Catanzaro, Frankfurt. I think I've got one also up in what's it called? Up in Norway. I might have a 5th one somewhere else, like east-wise. Not 100% on that one though. I'll have to check when we get to our drop-off point. So we're currently going through Germany. So if I press F5, F6, F5, we're 500 miles away. And we're currently heading up to Odense. Not bad. We'll get there in the end. And then we can figure it out. We're doing pretty fine on fuel as well. So I don't really need to top up any fuel. I might get another one in Russia just to see how that goes. But we could always do with hiring more people. I've got plenty of money coming in as well because I've got like 3.1 million in the bank. So I can always hire more people, upgrade the garages if it needs to be. We'll see. I'm turning off there. Oh no, they actually just split. Okay, I never knew this road split. Probably did, but didn't realise. But yeah, I would really love to get like a steering wheel set up in it for this. Don't know how that would work though. yeah, just chill, listen to music, cup of tea, driving. Tea's a little bit cold right now though, so I'm gonna have to get myself a fresh one when we've got this delivered. I'll have to get my really big mug as well. One day and make a. If I really want to do a long stream, I'll get my thermos mug that can hold like 2.5 litre, like it's about 2 litres of tea in it, and it is massive. Like this one, this mug can hold a UK pint, which is just over half a litre. So think of this mug times 2. No, this mug times 4 is about how much the other mug can hold. And yeah, this one's pretty big, but the other one is as big as my head. Crazy. But then again, I like my tea. And that's not me being stereotypically British, I just like my tea. We can sit back, relax, and get driving. We've done 500 miles to go, we should be fine. Should be fine. Not seen that many people recently though, but well, there is someone on tab. Not bad. Yeah. Do I get air and engine braking sounds? I don't really have the I don't have the engine braking on. I don't think I do anyway. I get like if I've got the retarder on, so I don't go over my certain speed, or when I put cruise control on. That comes on, yes. I was gonna say you might hear it there, but no. If I drop down the cruise control, you can just hear it then. And then also I do get like the air braking if I'm just braking. Really. Like. Oh, that's the wrong button. Now you got that a little bit. It's like a little hiss kind of sound. So I do get some sounds. As for, I don't have the trailer brake on either, or like the engine brake for when I'm going downhill. I know on American truck you've got like a different kind of a brake, so you can slow down while going down a hill easier. It's more smoother instead of it being like a really sharp jolt. I don't have that on. I'm driving with the controller, so I've got all of my controllers mapped out for like acceleration, acceleration. That was a bit of desync. Acceleration, braking, indicators, steering, hazard lights, horn, the zoom feature, the moving the mouse, the moving the animation about, A to center the camera, B for my light modes, Y for what's Y for? Y's for connecting and disconnecting the trailer, and then X is for like engine shut off. I've also got like the B button for the like a button for the menu, button for the hazards. Then I've got the D-pad for left D-pad for setting cruise control on, right D-pad for resuming cruise control, and then up D-pad for cruise control up and down D-pad for cruise control down. So I've got the layout working for me. I think like the steering wheel, the steering thumbstick. If I push that in, is the honk, and the lookabout, like this one, is for zooming in. So I've got it all like laid down to what I need it for. When it comes to like obviously the F keys, I press the F keys. And then when it comes to if I need like the windscreen wipers on, I put the windscreen wipers on. Don't really have a button for the hand. Yes, I do. I've got a button for the handbrake as well. On the controller. And then obviously there's other buttons that you need the actual keyboard for. Because there's so many buttons. There's so many buttons for this game. Like obviously I've got like the button layout as it is now. But it would be good to like have a button that I could press to switch between button layouts on the controller. So say I wanted the down key to equal, or like I don't know what it's called, the 3 lines on the controller. If I was to press that, it could remap like the Y, X, B, A button and the D-pad to other buttons. And then obviously I press it back, it remaps it goes to the other ones. So that means you can have an extra set of 8 buttons. So that would be a good one, but obviously it's not currently implemented to do that, sadly. But it makes a lot of sense to do that. It does make a lot of sense to do that. But if they were to release this on Xbox themselves or other things. So say you needed to change... oh, there's a guy overtaking me. So say there was you had one button set that you could try and change over to, so you could use your buttons to what do you call it? Like if you needed like windscreen wipers on, or beacons on, or what other buttons would you need to use? Have them remapped for the working. Handbrake, trailer brake, that kind of stuff. You could press the button, it would remap the 8 buttons to them. And obviously there'll be an on-screen visual to say button map 1, button map 2, button map 1, button map 2, and obviously you press it, it'll toggle between them. It would work. Because there's one button on here that I don't use. I don't even know when it works. There you go. That's the actual menu button. I don't use that for anything. Like, why don't you just use the Xbox home button as that, possibly? It's an idea. It's an idea. It's always an idea. Oh, I nearly didn't see that then, because I was going to take a sip of my tea. There's that one bit of road on the other side of this bridge that I've not been on yet. That is a surprise. Mainly because I always nearly moving up start from the south of Italy. I don't really drive down there as much anymore. Or drive through Germany, that is. We'll see where I've got all the other jobs anyway, because there's going to be a lot of places. How long have we got left to this job? Another 350? Don't forget we've got a ferry in that, so... Not that far. I'm really expecting it by 4. That's an ETA. When's it expected? Is it expected month? No, because that's the time now, isn't it? Oh, it just says remaining 17 hours, which is real time. Okay. No, I should have gone in there to get the extra bit in the roads, but it was too late and I didn't really want to crash. So yeah. You also have like my keyboard has the numpad buttons, and the numpad buttons can change where you're looking. So I have 7 is for the webcam and 8 is for the mic. 7's for the webcam, 8's for the mic. Let's not take my eyes off the road for that. So obviously that changes the direction of where you're viewing in the cab. And then I've got A on the controller that centers the camera, which is also the 5 button. But I guess if I press the 5 button, on the actual key numpad, it changes to my going offline screen. So it's kind of all good that I've actually got it all set up here. There's a guy coming up behind me, so if he's going to overtake me, I go to the side. But it looks like they're actually not that good. And that's the Discord notification coming through. What's the Discord notification for? Well, we lost that guy, whoever that one was. No clue what they did. If they crashed into me, it's not my fault. I've got a video proof that they were coming up behind me. I pulled over to let them go past. And they just disappeared. Well, they just disappeared off the screen. What sounds like it helps? Having the different button layouts and that kind of stuff. Okay, is that 2 people overtaking me? There's definitely another person behind me, so I'm gonna stay on the lane. Who's the person behind me? Yeah. They're actually getting further away from me, so I've got no clue on that. They might have turned off there, maybe, actually. So we'll figure that out. But yeah, it's all good just having everything. Yeah, yeah. With it, like, I'm not really used to playing games on controller, but for this game, it kind of just works having it from controller because you can do finer turns and finer controls on the turning. Like, I can just like you can just see on the screen, probably maybe that I'm kind of just tapping the controller going around. Whereas if I was on keyboard, it would be more of a jolt, and you've not got like that kind of a smooth motion in driving. I literally only bought a controller for this game, and then I've now started playing like other games with the controller. It's just easier. But yeah, so I've mapped the buttons to how I prefer to play the game. They'll work out. Obviously, I've still got all the default buttons on the keyboard still out there. These are just extra secondary keys. So if I really wanted to, I can go back to WAS and D. And even arrow keys still work as well. But yeah, this is me pressing the left arrow key. But it's kind of shuttering, but if I like level it out, I can kind of more smoothly do it on the controller than I can on the keyboard and mouse, because that's like, you can see it's jolting, whereas this one is like more of a smooth motion. It works. And always having the A button as the center cam, because it's the button that's right under your thumb, works the best. And also how the cruise control set up. It works for my style of gameplay, my style of play, and it also works for the game and what you need. Sometimes I forget to put the lights on, and you normally get like the notification in the bottom corner when you need to turn the lights on, because I'm playing on the multiplayer server. You have to turn your lights on between certain hours, otherwise you get kicked from the server. I normally now drive with my lights always turned on, but for any instance the lights turn off, I'm able to switch it back on. Yeah. You use control of Flight Simulator. I've not actually played any Flight Simulator games. Like I've seen videos on Flight Sim games. Like the Microsoft Flight Sim X or whatever it's called. I think that's the one. I've seen videos on that. It looks really fun, and I would love to play. Would love to play it. It's just a matter of how things go. That's that guy again. Like, I swear you overtook me earlier. Yeah. What's the other one? In fact, I did used to play a flight simulator game. This thing takes me way back. In school, when we had Windows XP computers, when I started learning how to use computers, I always used to mess about on the computers, and I actually learned more by messing about than the teacher telling me what to do. I got in trouble in some lessons in IT as well for doing my work before the teacher told me what to do, or because I already knew how to do it because I'd already messed about on the computer. But we installed for geography. They had installed like the really early versions of Google Earth. I don't know if it works now on Google Earth, but there's a flight sim mode on Google Earth. Like, legitimately, there's a flight sim mode on Google Earth. And this is back in the day before they actually were blacking out like black sites. Like Area 51 was on Google Earth. You could legitimately go to Area 51, pretend you're in a fighter plane, like an aircraft sim in Google Earth, take off from Area 51 and start flying about on Google Earth. And use like WASD and up and down and like different vectors and shifts and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if it works now with Google Earth, but it was the most amazing game. We killed a lot of time in school doing that. This was like at age 8, 9, 10. When you get to age 11, you go from junior/primary school to secondary school. And when we went to secondary school, they had a lot more like security and that kind of stuff in the computers. And we still got around them, so in certain ways, which you're probably not meant to do. But well, you're not meant to do at all. But we did it because you could. We would play like flash games on the computer. They went so far into blocking the website so you could go on to play the games on. I created a website that forwarded the information from that website, so like the iframes, the embed code, and we could play our games on my website. So if it was like a game you really love to play, they'd come to me and ask, like in high school, say, "Yeah, can you add this onto your game?" Or to the website, and I'll say yeah. And it was more of a, what do you call it? It was more of a, it was a subdomain website as well. So they couldn't block the website directly. They didn't figure out how to block subdomains. They could only block the main domain. And they couldn't block the main domain because part of that was to do with learning. So we had a website. I can't remember the exact domain name, but we had a website set up. I had a website set up as a subdomain of this website that we'd have to go on to learn things on. So the way it all worked was, yeah. So yeah, in high school, the way it all worked was they could only block the domain of a website, but if that website had some form of learning ability on, they wouldn't. They couldn't block it. So we would, I think, like jumpers for goalposts. I can't remember. It was like making like mini clip games and all that kind of stuff. We figured out how. Well, we just got the iframe from them. So they bought the domain name, but they couldn't. Yeah. Either way, we got it all working, and it was amazing. So they couldn't block it. They couldn't figure out how to block it at all. So we could play our favourite Flash games on what we would like to play. And it just worked. But we did also have like a crazy taxi style game on some of the computers. I think I'm heading up to there. But obviously that goes all the way up that way, but yeah, we're going on to this one. But yeah, so in the main, we had the main computers in primary school that we would play on, and they were on like a little network. We then had some secondary computers that weren't on a network that you could play on at that you could play on during well, whenever really. How do I get out of here? Are both of these open? I think so. Yeah. But yeah, so we had we had all the computers that we could always play on when like break times and lunch time. We used to get little CD-ROM PC games in like newspapers, and people would bring them in, install them on the computers, and we'd have a field day and we'd just play on them games during breaks and lunches. And the school didn't have a clue what they were doing, what they were doing with them. So it wasn't on a network or anything, so you could literally do anything on those computers. Didn't have internet access, so it was literally only there for what you could do in time beings. But either way, it all worked out in the end. And we all had we had fun and games with that. It's like a Crazy Taxi, but it wasn't a Crazy Taxi. I don't think we had Doom on it. But when we were in high school, we could like we were always playing like computer, like PC, like web-based games or anything you could kind of, or if you figured out how to install a game on your USB stick. If you could install a game on your USB stick and it would work from your USB stick, you could plug it into any computer and you could just run it off your USB stick. And a lot of people did that as well. We had this might have been before Minecraft, before I started playing Minecraft. But we had some games on there as well that we'd literally run and play off our USB stick. They couldn't do anything because they couldn't stop us from running the game because it wasn't installed onto the system. It would just run off the USB stick. Yeah, we got around it a lot. It's not that good though. Obviously nowadays you can hardly do that anyway in schools nowadays because everyone knows about technology and how to do security and that kind of stuff. And it's a lot more security focused, and they block executables, this, that, and the other. That means you can't do what you want to do. And they blocked a lot of like the background, the backdoor things that we did back in the day. But it was fun. I had a version of it like in college. You could only get the. You could only play these. Play on the. You can only get on the certain softwares on the computers in the computer course area. They're on their own network. So what we did, we figured out how to install them onto. We had external hard drives then, because the amount of stuff we did. We figured out how to install them onto external hard drives and play them on any of the other computers in the network. Because obviously we needed them for college work, but we could only use them in their areas, and you can't use those computers unless you're in class. So if you were running behind on class, you could only catch up with that work in class because there was nowhere else in the school or in the college you could go and use those programs on any other computers. So it was a very big of a mess, and we're going to Odense, so we're not that far actually away from this job. This job's been taking nearly 2 hours, which is crazy. Nice little chill drive though. Nice little chill drive, always. This cup of tea is nearly finished, and it's well and truly cold. Well and truly cold. So a lot of drivers over here, isn't there? Let's slow down the cruising speed just so we don't overdo it here. There we go, just about doing it. Turn out, and then we'll push ourselves back up to 55. Nice. There's a lot more people playing on Euro 2. We've luckily not had anyone crash into us, so we nearly crashed at the start of the stream. For the start of the delivery, but we're fine. When I finish this up, I will actually possibly look at buying another. I might look at buying something else. We'll see. I probably need to buy something in like a garage in Russia, and get some people working up there in Russia to do some deliveries. We've got 3 million in the bank. What else do we need to do? We're only halfway through our fuel tank as well, so it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. But yeah, I'm probably going to have a break after this job. Just so I can get a refill of my drink. A fresh cup of tea. Or I think I'm going to get a Monster actually. Is this the one we can actually just go straight through, or do we actually have a barrier? We can go straight through. 234. Daylight robbery. Daylight robbery. Anyway, we should be there in them. There we go. There's a lot of people coming out of Denmark today over this bridge. We've got so much money in the bank, it doesn't really matter about 234 euros, does it? Not really. These lights are actually bright though, not gonna lie. There we go. There's a lot of people going the opposite way today. They've all got the extended trailers and that kind of stuff as well. That's always fun. I've done some extended trailers in a while. We'll be fine now. Just cruising at 55, 5 miles over the speed limit. Fine. Odense, 1,000 meters. I was going to say that's not 1,000 miles. be a bit too far, 1,000 miles. Like, we've already gone. It said we were 500 miles away earlier, unless we took the wrong ferry. We can, yeah, we can see our drop-off point coming up soon. And we'll be there in no time at all. Not a bad little nice little journey. This though took us 2 hours. Not bad at all. Start slowing ourselves down for the turn. Don't want to go up too fast or too slow. We don't want to crash either, so I don't see any trucks on the mini map, so we should be fine. Take it wide a little bit. Nice. Get this all dropped off. Now we're all good then, aren't we? Oh no, come on. Oh. Nearly missed the turn there. I thought we were going straight, but we just got the turn. Nice. I've not actually been in here yet, so this is the new one. Hopefully we've got an easy park job. Hopefully we have got an easy park job. And we're delivering around the back, so it looks like it's going to be an easy delivery. I'm hoping so. Same delivery place as that was just pulling out of. Yeah, I've completely messed this up, haven't I? Yeah, we're nowhere near there. Let's figure out this one. Miner! Thank you for the host. How are you doing today? Which way do we reverse that way? You're doing well, good to hear. Yeah, we've well and truly kind of undershot this, haven't we? Oh, there's another one there. That's not good. Let's get ourselves up over here. We should be able to figure out how to reverse this. Let's actually change camera. I'm really bad with reversing this. Yeah. No, we need to go that way more. Yeah. Oh, don't go too far over. No, we don't want to. Yeah, we messed that up already. I can reverse it better this way, just not actually reversing it properly. Yeah. Edison. Might just be in. It works for it, so we'll do that. There we go. How much are we getting for this? I think it's like 1,250. Not bad. Nearly level 41 again. Not been level 41 before. But yeah, nearly level 41. Let's actually have a look, see what jobs we've got from here. Oh no, we're not going back down to the south of Italy. We've just come from the south of Italy. Nah, we could go over to Russia. Go to a new place in Russia we've not been to yet. It's St. Petersburg as well. So if I was to get another delivery, it'll be over there anyway. Another, what's it called? Another actual base will be over there. Let's begin that. Let's begin that delivery. Right. First things first. Before we move, let's figure out how many garages I've got. I think we've got 4. Yeah. I could do with getting another driver and another truck. There. I should do with getting another trailer for you guys. They're doing very good with productivity though. It's like we're always getting the most money. Oh, this is kind of like the baseline of how much you make. A fully equipped garage of this size is expected to earn this much in a week. Can we actually, let's see what our recruitment agencies are like. Hire a driver. That's not a bad driver actually. We hire you. Stick you up in Norway. Look, we've got 4 there. We've got 4 there. We've got 3 there. Right, so we'll stick you there. We'll stick you there, but we don't have a vehicle for you yet. Let's go to a truck dealer. Do we have our saved? Is it Mercedes? No, we go Volvo. Buy online. Go straight to this one. We'll customize it ourselves. The XL, yeah, we always do the smaller wheelbase, whichever has the best fuel. Is that one actually? How do you feel? Where's the fuel base? Oh, we can't. Yeah, I think that is the best fuel anyway. Best engine, best gearbox. We'll do exclusive. We do Grand Tour, colour scheme, and that one always use that. Kit out with some beacons, some lights. We always get this one as well, the Mark IIs. Oh, in fact, no, because on the edges we always do the Thunderhorn. There we go. Is that the right bar though? I don't think that's the right bar. That's the right one. So it goes there. Hey Jelly Bean, how you doing today? Mark II. Do the long one. Do the samurai. Do the chrome because we want to be a baller. And it's that one we always do. No. Let's move the mic for a second. Epic wheel, there we go. I'm doing pretty good myself. Apart from I went to do something this morning, and it turns out that I had something that was out of date, so I couldn't do it. So I've had to fork out another £25 to get a new version in date, and then I've got about a week to wait till I can get that in the post. And then once I've got it in the post, I can then figure out. I can then get it done, basically. Where's just the basic Chrome? There you go, standard Chrome. Best ones were an AB. There we go. And that. But apart from that, I've been pretty good. It just could be better, honestly. ABs. Standard Chrome. Standard Chrome. Do the elegance on this side. Do the elegance on this side as well. Chrome handles. We're basically just kitting out a brand new truck for one of our drivers. I think that's it. That's all our truck that we normally get. Nice. Confirmed. Just the $500,000, no, $250,000. Not bad. Purchase. Germany for you, so you've now got a truck. We might actually purchase another truck for each base area now. And then when we get our new base over in Russia, we can move the trucks all the way straight over. And we'll get the same old trucks. So that's 1, 2. I think we just need. That'll be 4. And then we just have to hire 4 more drivers. Makes sense, doesn't it? Long story short is that I was accused of something, and the people I've told are like, we need proof when the proof I have wouldn't be on my side. That is a bit, yeah. That is a little bit sketchy. All in all, though, hopefully you're able to get that sorted out at some point. Take the handbrake off. We're going to go pick up our new trailer. And we're going to head all the way up to Russia. Once we've headed up to Russia, we should be good. And then we can actually buy on. We're going to buy a new depot up in Russia as well. Get all those Russian jobs on our side. Yeah. All the good Russian deliveries, that is. If they've actually got any, I don't even know if they have. But we're going to do it in St. Petersburg, which is the main city I know of in Russia. Obviously there's Moscow, but St. Petersburg is like the European side of it. It's on the map, so that's where we're going to get our base. Okay. And we just pull in here. There we go. Yeah, we kind of overshot that a little bit, didn't we? By the way, I sound far away. The microphone is like I've moved the microphone a bit further away. it's not angled towards me as it should be. And I've had to do that basically just because otherwise I'll have the microphone like right in front of me here, and then I won't be able to, well, I could put my hands in front of it, I guess. But then again, I don't even know if that is actually facing me. Oh! So we just got 12% damage on the truck. That's not good. It sounded like from webcam mic. Shouldn't be. It was. The microphone's not good for voice. Technically, it's more for like instruments. It was a cheap mic. It's a cheap mic, but it was better quality than my headset mic at the time. There we go. Right. Let's actually quickly look at the map so I can figure out where I can go and repair my truck from. Actually, let's figure out this. So that should now be faced more towards me. Put that in place as well, the pop filter. So that should sound a little bit better. That should sound better. Where on the board map is the nearest? The services is there. So we'll go up and do that, and then we'll go. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, I want to get this this question mark first, because it might be another place where we can get better drivers from. Hopefully, this sounds better now, though. With it, I've just adjusted it a slight bit. You must head out. See you later. Thanks for stopping by, though, Jellybean. I will be live later with Some Size Factory. Thanks to the host as well, much appreciated. I will be live again later with Some Size Factory. I just wanted to stream right now, honestly. Probably going to end up finishing. This might be my last mission. I'm probably going to get my... after this, I'll probably get the next... the Russian base, the garage. And then from there, obviously move things over, move people over. And yeah, we'll go from there, I guess. And we've just discovered a recruitment agency. That's good. Recruitment agencies are always good. Okay, let's head over here, get our truck repaired, and then we can head all the way up to Russia now. We just left the city to go back into the city, I guess. There we go. Now, what are we going? I think we're going straight here. Yeah, the garage is over there. Just made that then. Don't want to get a red light fence. Don't want to get a red light fence, not at all. We can just head over here, get ourselves repaired. It'll be all good. We'll definitely have enough to get the new garage and then upgrade as well. There we go. Service. Only less than 10,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. There we go. Turn ourselves around. And off we go. Nice, pretty simple. Take the turns wide a little bit, depending when we're doing those kind of turns. Don't want to damage anything. Especially when we've got cars on the back. No idea why we're delivering cars to Russia though, but maybe they're scrapping him, or maybe they're making him into like races, or I don't know. Don't know what Russia does with cars. Yeah. Slowly get ourselves down here. Obviously, we'd just go over with the ferry. Shouldn't be that much of a drive. How long is actually the drive? No, about 1,000 miles. Well, then again, we do have a ferry, so probably not as far as that drive-wise. We're fine. Definitely dark though. I'm actually really looking forward to Satisfactory. I've not played it before, so I've not played like the game, the Factorio before. So it's going to be like a new experience, a new kind of style of a game to play. And I've not played it all before. We're literally going straight into it blind, and we're going to figure out how to play it effectively. Yeah, we're just cruising and all the way up to all the way up through Sweden and then across on the ferry. We'll be fine. Here we go. Yeah, just a nice little relax though. Euro Truck is the kind of game we can just sit back, relax, drive slowly. Well, drive, chat. It's all good. Just relax as well. Yeah. Although then again, it's not good to be sat down all the time, so we've been live for 2 hours. Not bad. Done one delivery, it's going to be another delivery. Just having fun. Nice. We could probably end up buying some trailers for Russia as well. Hire some new people. 4 people. 4 people, 3 trailers. No, 4 people, 2 trailers. That's what we'll do. And obviously, we will do the trucks over. We just thought. And my phone's going because I'm getting a. I've got an email. Is this one I can just drive through, or do I have to actually slow down for it? We'll try slowing down. It doesn't look like there's a barrier there, so I think we're fine. Although it's going to charge us 234. Of course it is. Extortionate. Just across a bridge. There's no other way to go about it. We have to go over the bridge. There should be an option not to go on a toll road. There should be. Might take a little bit longer, but there should be. Yeah. There's just so many drivers going the other way. Are they all like a convoy? Maybe. Maybe. I need to actually do like a top gear convoy one day. Like get a few people in line and like we'll do it on a Tuesday probably. We'll start off in one place, and yeah, we'll kind of just like leapfrog it. Well, we won't leapfrog it. We'll do we'll start off in one place. You've got to have a and then we'll all get the same delivery. You've got to have like your got to have the external contracts available, so we can all get the same job. That's all that we asked for. We'll start off at one location. We'll try and do it in the base game, so if people don't have the DLC, they can still take a part of it. And yeah, see how that goes, I guess. So they're going over the bridge. There's other people coming this way, okay. There's just so many. I really like playing multiplayer because you get to see all the drivers on the road. They might not all be heading the same direction you are. They might all be in a convoy going the opposite way like we've just seen, but it's always good to see like actual players playing the game and driving along. It's always good. Then we can sit back and relax and drive as well. Got another vehicle up here. I think they might be pulled over on our side. Oh, they actually pulled over? No. They're struggling though. Definitely struggling. And they've probably got like a really bad engine, and they're trying to pull. Oh yeah, they're trying to pull things that they can't pull really. But yeah, we'll move the vehicles over. I could probably hire the people now. While we've got the new trucks. And then obviously we move them over to Russia when we get the job in well, not the job, the place in Russia. We're gonna have it anyway because we're heading up to that place now. We're gonna have one in St. Petersburg. Nice. I'm gonna slow down for this one because I've got no clue on if you can actually go straight through. Yes, you can. Wasn't sure on that, but obviously it's best to slow down and make sure you can. Let's move back up. I really do enjoy this game though. Nice and relaxing. Just sit back, relax, drive. With a cup of tea, maybe some snacks. Yeah. I don't know why. I wanted to play this. I just wanted to sit back, relax. There's nothing else I was doing today. So it just felt right to do it. It's only like nearly 3:30, heading towards 3:30 in the afternoon here. I'm literally just cruising. Cruising, relaxing. Yeah. Nice. Someone's been kicked as well. Not good. People not following the rules, or AFK for too long. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and think it was AFK for too long. I don't even know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I've been saying I'm going to have dinner between now and obviously the Satisfactory stream. I don't know what to have to eat. Fish, maybe. I don't know. I don't fancy fish. I love fish cakes, fish, like fish fingers, and or fish sticks if you're American. You got some corn products as well, some like vegetarian dishes. Oh, I've got tuna pasta bake. That's fish still. I've actually got some pasta and some tuna and some mixed veg, so I could always make a tuna pasta salad anyway as well. Ooh, that is a difficult choice. Very difficult choice. What do I have to eat? So figuring out something to have to eat is always like a really difficult choice. Because I don't want something too heavy, and I don't want something too light. Because if I have something too light, then I can't stream for much. If I have something too heavy, I don't want to stream because I have food covered. It's an interesting thought. Interesting. Is this truck on our side of the road? I think it's on the other side. Yeah. I think they're currently experiencing some technical difficulties with driving. Went hands-free there for a second. I'll turn off in a second as well, that's not bad. But yeah, I just like... This game is just literally something I can just sit back, relax and play. Might play some more... I know I want to stream some Forza, so I need to figure out who I'm going to be streaming Forza with. There's a guy coming up right behind us really fast though, so hopefully... they're not going to come up right behind us too fast because like there's nowhere I can go. I can't go any faster than this because I'm doing an external contract. So if you want to overtake me, you're more than willing. I'm more than happy to let you overtake me, but just don't crash into me and don't not overtake me if you're not going to do so. There we go. Keep heading straight and we'll be fine. They're definitely going faster than me though because, well, they're catching up with me, so we'll stay opposite side. I think they're all they're starting to overtake me now. I'm staying as close over to this side as I can do, so really down to them if they're trying to overtake me. But they look like they're pulling back because they're not really good at overtaking there, are they? It's like I have played on some servers, or some of the servers, where it's been simulations, so technically you're meant to be doing the speed limit, and I've been doing what do you call it? And I've been doing 55 miles an hour and they've been doing 50 because it's a 50 zone. Where's this driver? Has this driver just completely stopped? I've got no clue. I can't see him on the GPS anymore, so they must have just completely stopped. I can still see the headlights behind me, so they slowed down for some reason. I'm not jittery at all because I've got a stable 10 milliseconds ping. Well, I say stable, it's 11 milliseconds now, but it's still stable. Still stable. I can start seeing the back of the GPS now. They need to overtake me. They just need to overtake me. And they're not doing so. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I'm over to the side so they can go overtake me. making sure I give them enough distance, but it's down to them, not me. Alright. It's very quiet now, though. That truck's just completely gone and it's very quiet. Oh yeah, and all that just to get to that turn. Wow. Well done. Well done. You made a fool of yourself because you overtook me for no reason. Just to get yourself up to the next turn off quicker. How much time is that really going to save you? None, because you have to slow down to take the turn. Oh, there's another guy trying to overtake me. No, they're not very friendly either. They're not honking the horn back. Wow. Anyway. We'll get there in the end. I can't remember what the fog light button is. I'm going to say something stupid like it's L, but it's probably not. But it probably is at the same time. We're fine. How's our distance going? 700 miles, not bad. 22 hours away, wow. That's quite a lot. We're still doing well on fuel. We're about between a third and a half. About there. Between a third and a half. So we shouldn't really have an issue with fuel at the moment. If we need to get fuel, we'll get it when we get to like to get in the red. Because we've got like, I don't know how many miles, like 30 to 50 miles to get to another fuel station there. And we should pretty much do with that anyway. But other than that, we're fine with driving right now. Maybe if there is another like World of Trucks mission that comes on, we'll end up doing other streams for doing all those missions. We'll try and get like the most done, like yeah, we'll try and get them done as quick as we can, as well, because obviously you can have some of them where it has to be like do a delivery from one country to 15 other countries kind of thing. Or like 10 other countries. You've kind of got to do it like say it was a Sweden one. You've got to go from Sweden to England, and that's one. You've then got to go to England to say France to get the second one. And what that guy's just like stuck there. So you've got to go for them from Sweden, yeah, Sweden to England, that's one. England to France, and then France back to Sweden, which is two. Then you go Sweden to Germany, say, and then Germany to Denmark, and then Denmark to Sweden, and that kind of stuff. How was I doing more than my speed limit there? I don't know. There's an interesting little bug. Very interested. Oh, good tab. Very interesting. And here's the person behind us going to overtake us soon anyway. Interesting. Interesting indeed. We're fine though, we're fine. So yeah, you've always kind of got to be moving and making money. So if you've got to So you've kind of got to do like like I said, say Sweden to England, England to France, France to Sweden, Sweden to Germany, Germany to somewhere else, Germany to Poland, Poland to Sweden, and then you've only still got 4. You've got 4 done there, but you've had to do 6 deliveries. And it doesn't always add up like that because you want to try and do like the lowest distance between, say, England and Germany, and it doesn't always work like that. And I think we've got another truck coming up behind us. I can see lights behind me, so I think we've got another truck coming up behind us at some point. If I press tab, yeah, I think we've got one coming up behind us and one coming. Maybe, we don't know. I just like how I've got like 10 millisecond ping. That's just crazy. I've played it on my Shadow as well, so I've technically got 50 I've technically got 50 millisecond, up to 50 millisecond ping to my Shadow. And then I've got another 10 milliseconds ping to the server after that, so I've got 60 milliseconds ping altogether. Maximum. Which is crazy. But then the other services that are coming out, they've got like 200 millisecond ping. It's like, what are you on about? Like, the certain companies, like Google for example, who've got more millisecond ping, and they're Google compared to Shadow. So Shadow's just a better option, and it was there first. So what's the point in going with Google when you go with Shadow? And you also get a full Windows 10 PC with that as well. It's like you can install any Steam game, any Uplay game, and whereas Google, you have to install the Google games because they've had to be coded for that certain one. It's just specific, yeah, that certain one. Whereas Shadow, it's anything Windows 10, which is absolutely amazing, honestly, because if you really want to, you can use it as a video editing platform. Like, if your computer can't handle, you can even stream directly from it. Like, how this works is I'm playing this game on Shadow. It's being sent to me, the video feed, and my input controls are being sent to them. And then from that, I can stream the Shadow stream window, which is the full Windows 10 computer, to through my OBS from my computer to you, with hardly any quality loss at all. You even get better quality because my computer can't handle certain games at certain qualities, but doing it through Shadow will, and it works. Flawless, it works. You have a few glitches here and there, but they're going to get ironed out in time. It's all just to do with your own internet connection and your own connection to the server. Which, if your internet provider, some internet providers will throttle your speeds at certain times and that kind of stuff, and that'll hinder it. But it works flawlessly, and it works amazingly. And also, Xbox is working on one. Yeah, no, I'm sticking with Shadow. If Xbox come out with one, if it's just for Xbox games, and if it comes like bundled with Xbox Game Pass, depending on the price, I might do it just to play Xbox games. But right now, I'm pretty fine with just using this for all the Windows 10 based games I've got, all the Steam based games I've got, all the Uplay games, all Origin games. Basically, any game company or any game platform that's on, or Epic Games as well, any platform that is available to play on Windows 10, you can play on this because it just works. It's a full Windows 10 computer. It's just it's a gaming ready. It's like you can do 4K, you can do 60 FPS on this as long as your internet can handle it. But this is a lot better. I've not tried the Google one, but I'm not going to because I don't need to. Because Shadow is less millisecond delay. It's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. They need to do like Digital Foundry. They did tests between between Google and actual games installed on the home system. They need to do one with Shadow. And then because Shadow is the better. I'm just saying it. Shadow's going to be the better system at the end of the day. They're actually doing an AMA, probably right now as I speak, or they've probably finished it already. Basically detailing the differences and what this is going to mean for them, and it's going to mean absolutely nothing. Shadow is the first one that's done it. Everyone else is copying them. Like Google's copying them, Xbox is copying them. Shadow, yes, there was a system before Shadow, but that one did not work. Like, it was utterly flawed at the time. It was too soon for the era. People didn't have the internet connection, or it just didn't work. But Shadow, like, Shadow's growing. Shadow's growing. It's available now. You can get amazing quality on it. It's just insane. And I'm not actually like, I'm saying all this, and I'm not partnered with Shadow at all. I've met the CEO and some of the team behind Shadow, and I can physically play Shadow on my phone, connected to my Xbox controller via my Xbox controller, Bluetooth. Can play it on my phone and stream it off my phone, and I have done that. Absolutely insane that I can do that, but I have honestly done that, and I will do that again. Like, for instance, if I was away from my computer for some reason, like if I was at a festival, if I've got the time at the festival and I've got the internet connection, I will take everything I need to stream, to be able to play a game off my phone, like legitimately play a fully fledged Windows like PC game on my phone, and then stream it to Mixer. And I'm absolutely going to do that this summer. And I'm not sponsored at all to say any of this. It's literally, this is what I've tried to do. This is what I've done. It works, and it's absolutely incredible how the system works. I will honestly do a Forza Horizon 4 stream from my phone, possibly tomorrow. Like, I will legitimately set everything up to do a Forza Horizon 4 stream from my phone. Yes, some of the aspect ratios will be off. Unless certain other companies have got things in line where I can rescale it through Lightstream. And if I can rescale it through Lightstream, I will do. And it'll be full screen and everything. It'll work. It'll honestly work. And I do a Forza Horizon 4 stream through my phone. Don't know how audio quality will go, but we'll have to try that out, and we'll see what happens. I know, however, it would work with this headset if I unplugged it from my computer and plugged it into my phone. It would 100% work. So, it's literally just a matter of time. But yeah, I'm honestly going to definitely do a Forza Horizon 4 stream from my phone. This will be on my phone. This will legitimately be on my phone internet connection. This is legitimately on my phone internet connection, playing the game on my phone and streaming it from my phone. All using my phone internet connection. I'll do it Forza Horizon 4 tomorrow. And I'll be on Facecam as well. I'll get my little tripod set up. I'll be on Facecam. I'll have the green screen behind me. Obviously, I won't be on green screen, but I'll be on Facecam. And it will all work. I know it'll all work because I've done it before. I even was in front of them at the meeting with them, at the meetup with them, and I was playing Trials Rising on my phone on the internet, on my phone internet connection, and streaming it to Mixer with them. So I honestly, we'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. Make sure I go on the right road there. Nearly went on the wrong road. But we've just got to get to the docks. I don't even know how far away the docks are, but we'll go up to the docks. We'll go over on the ferry. And then once we get there, we will obviously get to our drop-off point, buy the garage over there, and we'll have the new garage. When we get to the ferry, though, I probably will have a little quick break so I can nip to the facilities and go to the toilet and that kind of stuff. Because obviously, been sat here now for nearly 3 hours. 2.5 hours, heading towards 3 hours. And I've drunk my tea, and I definitely need to leave, so that's just going to have to happen. But yeah, I'll definitely do it tomorrow. Definitely do a Forza Horizon stream tomorrow. Bonus streams on Friday from my phone. I'll still be here, sat in front of my computer so I can see the chat properly and have the chat bot running. 100% it will work. But 100%, I'll get it all set up. I can even run a speed test on my phone in a second once we've got to a safe location where I can do so. Probably not right here, but I'll do a speed test on my phone. So, there we go. Speed test. Right, on my phone internet connection, running a speed test. I could definitely stream from here on my phone. Right, let's wait for this to load. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like I said, I'm not even on Wi-Fi, I'm on my home internet connection. Home internet connection. Don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. Don't want to crash. But yeah, 41.5 megabits a second down, 14.8 megabits a second up. And that's on my home. That's like I'm not even connected to Wi-Fi. Like not connected to Wi-Fi whatsoever. Run it again. Run the speed test again. And straight away, 40 meg down. There's no point in running anymore because it's just too insane. It's too strong, too strong. Yeah, we're going into a single lane road here, so let's get off my phone. Whew. I really need to live as well, so hopefully we should be at the ferry port soon. Hopefully these people won't be stupid and trying to overtake each other. Then again, it's a roundabout, so they can't really. But oh well. We try and go fast around as soon as we can, as fast as we can. But yeah, I will legitimately play Forza Horizon 4 tomorrow off my phone. I'll have my computer up and running in the background just to have the chat up, like I said. Might even figure out a way to do audio through as well, so I can have a microphone going through into my phone. We'll see. We'll see, because I need to do 2 imports then. Yeah, I'll have to do, yeah. Yeah, I'll figure it out so I can get everything working. Then again, that'll be, yeah, that'll work. That should work this way in my head, if I can find the connection for it, that is. I don't know how it'll work work out altogether though. We'll figure that out. Okay. Let's get on here. Right, let's go over to... I think it's there we're going over to. Because that one... Oh, hang on. Yeah, over to there. Let's embark. And then I'm going to quickly switch over to... I'm going to pause the game once it's loaded. I'll switch over to my BRB screen and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So, let's get straight back to driving. We've just gone on the ferry. Let's carry on. And we're back up to 2 million just after going over that ferry. Not bad. Make sure on the right side of the road. And coming out of here. You've got to make sure we don't overdo it either. I don't even know if we're actually... I think we're in... I don't even know if... Oh. Just casually take that sign out, not bad. I don't know if we're in Russia right now or not. I don't know. We'll see. I think we still have to go over the border to Russia. We might just be like in Estonia. I think we're in Estonia. Tallinn, yeah, we're in Estonia. I'm just going to go over the border to Russia now after this. Tallinn, yeah. Probably not how you pronounce it. Either way, we're doing fine. We'll get there in no time at all. And then tomorrow, honestly, tomorrow I'm going to do a Forza Horizon stream. The only thing I can think of doing is maybe adding in after the fact the webcam via what's that website called? It's not media something. It's that web. It's the website where you can put your if you're streaming from say Xbox Livestream. I could put my webcam in after the fact on Livestream, so you can literally see everything running through my phone. That might only be a thing I could add on. Apart from that, everything will be running through my phone. Let's try and get up to speed here, depending on how this truck goes. We might need to get some fuel at some point. Hopefully we can get to Russia though without needing to fuel. And as soon as I get to Russia, I'll be upgrading the trucks anyway. Oh, that's what we should have done. We should have hired people. We should have hired people. Oh well, we'll do that when we get to Russia. Just cruise and we'll be fine. Yeah, obviously let's go to Russia now. How long have we actually got left on this trip? 200 miles? Not bad. Wrong button. There we go. There we go. Nice. So we had 3 people going around that roundabout with no crashes whatsoever. That was good. That was good. Yeah, we're going nowhere near Tallinn because we're going to Russia, so we're going more inland Estonia than up north. Either way, no problem with that at all. No problem with that at all. Another thing I could do with the microphone is have it above the boom arm instead of having it below. Maybe. Good traffic lights here as well, so let's slow down. Taking a wide berth there, aren't you? Nice. Not that long to go anyway. Like I said, as soon as we get there, we can get our new base in Russia. Obviously, it's always good to get a new base in each part of the map. We might have to get one from the Going East. So we'll have to get an update from that one. We'll see. We'll see when we get to that part. Yeah, fine. Let's actually put cruise control on. Keep going. Move the microphone over a little bit, maybe. There we go. It's better. But yeah, like I said, I might just have the face come on tomorrow, but add it on after the fact on the website. Everything else will be running through my phone. Yeah. I'll be probably literally just so we can legitimately show you everything's running off my phone. Even including the microphone. Like, I thought I could probably run the audio out of the phone into my computer and then out of my computer into my phone to get my mic sound, the game sound, and maybe music over the top. But if I want a full experience of it just being from my phone, we'll do it just from my phone. I'll see if I can use Lightstream and stretch the screen so the black bars on the sides won't be black bars on the sides, it will be a full picture. We'll have to see how that goes. But other than that, the only thing on my computer I'll be running is the bot and possibly the webcam as a secondary camera. But everything will be running through my phone. I'm really looking forward to this now. I like pushing the boundaries of technology and seeing what you can and can't do. As long as my phone is like 100% charge, connect my Bluetooth, get my Xbox controller over via Bluetooth, log into my Shadow account, and start playing and streaming Forza Horizon 4. Yeah, it'll work. It'll be amazing. The only other thing I can think of doing is if I streamed it secondary to another account, use Mixer, use my OBS to stretch it so it would work, and then go online. But I want the full experience just being from my phone and using the website app, which the website app you can run or set up automatically beforehand. So no matter what, it'll all work. Or should do. I'll figure it out tomorrow. I'll probably do run some tests during the start of the stream. We'll run some tests to make sure everything's working perfectly. I would just literally sit and stream it from my phone. I'll have obviously the chat open behind me, like I said, but everything will be running through my phone with the audio and that kind of stuff. I could get technical with all the different cables and like splitters and that kind of stuff, but all I'm literally going to do is, if I plug the headset in, that it would work. The microphone. I don't know if you could be able to hear the in-game sound though. So we'll have to run that as a test. And then if that does not work, then we'll just take the headset out and I'll just talk while the audio's playing out of the speakers. And that might be the only way I can do it. Which, if it is, it's not. Honestly, it's not bad doing it that way. It'll work. We'll just do it that way. We're actually doing pretty well on fuel though. We should make it without any problems with fuel. Should, that is. Should with a capital S. And yes, I've randomly got Christmas songs still in this playlist. There's not that many of them, so when they randomly come up, it's just like, oh yeah, I forgot I had Christmas songs in. There's no point in deleting them and then putting them back in just for the season. If they play, they play. If they don't, they don't. But that many songs in the mix, if they come up, it's literally just they've beaten all the odds, really. Yeah, we shouldn't have too long to go now. Ooh, that was close to that sign then. I should probably not be on my phone while I'm doing this again. Especially since we've got all these turns coming up. Nova. Slowly make our way around. I don't think I've been into Russia from this angle before. I'm getting a little bit of stuttering as well. Here we go, let's go through the services. Not the services. The border crossing. There we go. Stream's working alright still on the mixer. Just want to make sure I'm still live. But yeah. Should have no problem whatsoever. I say as we nearly crash. There we go, across the bridge, and there should be another like patrol over here maybe? Yeah, another paper patrol. Okay. We'll be fine though, we've got the right documents to go through. We've got 2 million to spend as well when we get over there, so we should be fine, definitely fine. Definitely. My CPU usage is like going through the roof right now, I've got no clue why. Anyway, we're now into Russia. Just gotta go to St. Petersburg. Then once we're in St. Petersburg, we're actually going to get our garage, if there is one there. We're going into Russia, we don't even know if we can buy a garage there. I'm assuming we can. So we'll just see when we get there, really. Still found on fuel. We should get to the end of it. We should get to the end with no fuel problems whatsoever. It was like perfect timing with the traffic lights there as well, nice. Yeah, just get this delivery dropped off, find the garage in St. Petersburg and buy it, and then upgrade it and move the trucks over there, hire some people to drive there. It'll be good. Hopefully it's that simple. Really hoping it's that simple. Yeah, I've not been to this part of Russia before, so it's gonna be interesting. Definitely gonna be interesting. Never been to this, well, even in real life, I've not been to Russia, so going to this part of Russia is the first time going to this part of Russia in this game. The cruise control back on as well. Hopefully they'll let me actually bring the trucks in and hire people as well. Hopefully there's garages I can buy. Because that'll be annoying if I've come all this way wanting to buy a garage and I can't buy garages. And I've got 4 trucks, four trucks waiting to go over here. I'm probably going to buy 2 trailers as well. In fact, I'm going to buy 3. I'm going to buy a flatbed, a cold trailer, a flatbed, and then a non-cold box trailer. Yeah, refrigerated, a box, and a flatbed. Seems about right, doesn't it? I mean, you can kind of cover anything with those kind of trailers, so should be fine. Not gonna lie though, these roundabouts are interesting. It's very interesting. These roads. Yeah. We just get through there as well. Nice. We're slow and steady. We'll be there in no time. I'm starting to get myself tired. I'm feeling hungry. Still have no clue what I'm going to get for dinner though. Over tea. I guess I'll figure that out when I come off the stream. So at 4 PM. So I'm going to be live again in 3 hours with Satisfactory, so that's going to be good. Yeah. Literally cruising at 55, I'm fine. Nice. Okay. And there we go. I just really have to mute myself and turn the webcam on when I need to blow my nose, so yeah. I've just got a dodgy nose. It's not like I've got a cold or anything like that that I'm aware of. I just literally have a dodgy nose. There, we'll be fine. Nice little drive. Get to where we're going, buy a garage, hire some new people. Yeah, seems reasonable. Seems right. Yeah. Even in Russia, they have trucks and that are off the road and on fire and that kind of stuff. To be fair though, a lot of webcam, like dashcam footage you see, is from like places like Russia. Okay. Oh, we're actually starting to see our delivery point. Nice. Not bad at all then. And I think there is actually. It looks like there might be a garage we can buy. St. Petersburg. Oh, let's slow down a bit. That's a bit too fast. was going to say you've kind of got stuff there a little bit. But however, I do think there's a garage here that we can buy somewhere. Oh, we've got another reverse park job. That's going to be fun. Okay. Turn the wheel this way. Slowly but surely. Let's start to straighten it up. Get from the other side, coming in. Is that going to work? Oh, I thought we did that well. I'm really bad when it comes to reversing. Looks like it's working better, but there we go. Get back into that position. Handbrake on, drop the trailer. Nice. Shouldn't have any damage either. Fuel consumed, literally 400 litres of fuel straight up. And should be now 41. Awesome. Alright, let's have a quickly look at the world map where we are. I don't think we can actually buy a garage here. I'm seriously doubting we can buy a garage here. Oh, there you go. That's main St. Petersburg though, isn't it? Is that it? There we go. That's where we can... I want to get this first though. There we go. We'll get that first. Morpheus, thanks for the host. Much appreciated. How are you doing today? So we'll go up to here to St. Petersburg and that's where we're going to buy our garage. You doing good? Good to hear. We're in Russia at the moment, St. Petersburg. I'm going to go buy a garage. We've just dropped off our delivery. We're going to go buy our garage in Russia. First Russian garage. Hopefully it should be pretty simple to get. Well, yeah, we've been live for 3 hours now. This has only been our second trip. Our first trip was from Catanzaro to Odense in Denmark. And then we went from Denmark all the way over to St. Petersburg in Russia. And like I said, we've already bought four new trucks. We've already bought 4 new trucks. And with those 4 new trucks, is it this one or the second one? I think it's the second one. Yeah. With these 4 new trucks as well, we're going to be putting them into Russia mainly. Oh, we've got a DAF dealership. Nice. Back onto the motorway. Or highway, whatever you call it in Russia. Yeah, this delivery done. But yeah, today's just been an interesting day. I just wanted to do a bonus stream today. I'm going to be going. I think I'm going to get we're going to be getting this garage, hiring 4 drivers and moving the 4 trucks over. Once we move the trucks over, and they got the garage and upgraded that as well. I'm probably going to be calling it for the stream for now. I'm going to be live later though with some Satisfactory. Coffee Stain Studios have been very nice and giving me a key to have a look at the game. Never played a game like Satisfactory before, not even Factorio. So it'll be interesting to see the game. I've not opened it up or loaded up or anything. We're actually going to load it up straight first time in game on stream, and no clue what happened there. Absolutely no clue what happened there. The game. Are we recording? I don't even know what happened there. Like something messed up completely there. I have no clue what. Interesting. It's always a new Morpheus cut. It's always when you come in when I end up randomly crashing. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna have a look at the Satisfactory later. I just need to get some time off to get some food in me. And we're running out of fuel, which is not bad at all. It's fine. We're going to be buying the garage anyway, so as soon as we bought the garage and we're upgrading it, we're going to get fuel there anyway, so we're fine. There we go. I think that was the sign for... There they go. The sign for the Russian IKEA. Not bad. Oh yeah, that's the reason. We've got no trailer attached to us and we're not doing any missions, so we can kind of do whatever we want speed limit wise. So that's probably where things went wrong. But also we can kind of drift the truck here. Yeah, when we get speed like this, we can kind of drift the truck. So we've got to be careful with that. There we go. And we're going to go by this garage here. There we go. Let's buy this. Yes. And then once we've bought this, we're going to upgrade it straight away and get the trucks in. There we go. Garage manager. St. Petersburg. Upgrade. Yes. Then I'm going to do truck manager, move the trucks over. Truck manager. Relocate. Relocate. There we go. Relocate. And relocate. So that's all. We've got all the trucks here. Driver manager. Let's go and hire some more drivers. Some of these, they're just bad, aren't they? We're going to hire them anyway. Russia always has bad drivers, so giving them a few more bad drivers isn't going to be that bad. Obviously, we need to figure out what people are actually upgrading their skills on. There we go. Driver manager. Let's see what all these are doing. How are you doing on? You've got all your fragile cargo up. No, you haven't. You are still working on fragile cargo. You can work on high value still. You've got your high value cargo up. Okay, let's take you back onto long distance. You're doing high value. You're doing high value. You're doing eco. Your eco driving's maxed out, so let's give you high value. Your eco driving's maxed out, so let's give you long distance. You need still doing long distance. You're still doing long distance. You're still doing long distance. Eco driving's maxed out, so which one's the long distance? Yep, long distance. Your eco driving is maxed out, so long distance. You're balanced. Oh yeah, because I just hired you, haven't I? No. Yes, I just hired you before. Long eco-friendly. You are going to go eco-friendly first. It's always good to do the eco-friendly first because then you use less fuel money. I'll switch you onto eco-friendly as well. Nice. So we've got everyone all sorted up. I just realised that some of these like 8.5s and stuff. You're the best driver at the moment. You're like the newest one we've bought or got, and you're always better than anyone else. And we literally just got you for Frankfurt because we need to do the driver there. Let's go to trailer manager. Let's buy one of each for Russia. Config. We can do the long ones. It cannot be purchased without oh, that is Finland. What about this one? We can do that one in Russia, maybe. We'll just do the basic singles. Drop side with crane, maybe. Yeah. We do the better steering axles. Yeah, we'll do that one. We'll do red. No. Custom colour. Use custom. There we go. And then all the sides, obviously we're going to upgrade it to the exclusive. Yeah, we'll do the pallet one that side. What about wheels wise? Get the best wheels. Best eco-friendly wheels, that is. Rims. Standard chrome. And then chrome. We do all this for all of them again. We only need to buy one of each, don't we? Well, that one, yeah. We only need to buy one lot. Well, yeah. We only need to buy one of these, then we need to buy one of the other ones, and then one of the other ones. Yeah. That makes complete sense, doesn't it? We need to buy one of these, then one of the other ones, then one of the other ones. Trying to English. Obviously, we have the beacon on. Do the exclusive back. Well, wide vehicle, that's a new one. And we won't do any mud flaps. We don't really do mud flaps. Yeah, I don't really do mud flaps. And then here we will do... We'll do that one. Nice. So we'll confirm this. We'll buy this for... We'll purchase this one for Russia. We now need a curtain side custom one again. We're not going to do any of these long ones. We're just going to do a standard one. Dry freight side door or just dry freight? Dry freight side door. Right, do we do insulated or we do insulated? These are just like very, like that one's just like very shallow. I thought there was like the really long ones, unless is this like the wheelbase? There we go. That gets us a better wheelbase. Do the 4 lot again. Do white. Or do we actually have the custom colour that we can do? Custom trailer. Use preset. Use preset. There we go. That's what we do. And then on the side, obviously, we do double exclusive. Yes. On the side, we do a pallet box this side again. Get all the tyres done. What about wheel? Chrome. Oh, standard chrome. There we go. Nothing chrome again. Like I said, we're literally just doing getting one of each, and then we're going to get a refrigerator truck in the next. The next ones we're going to get is refrigerated. Chrome. Come on, there we go. Oh wow, wind deflector. Yes, please. I don't know what that is, but we'll get it on because we can. We don't care about them either. As for here, we'll do the same side box thing as we did last time. Nice! Confirm that one. We'll purchase that one and we'll stick it again in St. Petersburg. Okay. And now we just need a refrigerator trailer for here. Customize configuration for refrigerator trailer. We'll do a single again. We don't really do doubles. Refrigerated moving floor, we always get the best ones. Best one. As for colour scheme, we'll do the same one. Can we not do the same? There we can, yeah. There we go. Gonna get the Turbo King up there. We're always gonna get the best ones. Exclusive, that's gonna be there, yeah. Get the best tyres we can. And also the paint job. Like we did before. Pretty simple though, pretty simple really. We always kind of do the same style for the vehicles and the trailers and the trucks. Kind of get our fleet looking all the same, as much the same as we can. Add the wind deflector, add the exclusive, we'll add the sign as well. Oh, don't add that, do we? And on this side we will add, there we go. Nice, and I've been kicked for being AFK. That's not bad. We've got all them added. Confirm. We'll purchase it for Russia. Trailer manager. Can we upgrade some of these? Configure. We'll upgrade them. We'll upgrade them. So that one's going to be a dry freight moving floor. Going to be this axle. Paint job's going to be the same. Move it to exclusive. Pallet box. Oh yeah, we've got to get all the wheels up again, haven't we? Yeah, we got that one. I like how one wheel was right, but the rest weren't. Then again, it just changed the wheelbase, didn't I? Standard chrome, chrome, yeah. Our wind deflector on, exclusive bumper. Get a painted box. Can we do the same one here? Yeah, the half and half. Nice. We're literally just going to go through and upgrade some of these. They just need upgrading. Config. We've got the money to anyway. Refrigerated movement floor. Steerable axle. Right paint job. Turbo King. That's right. Switch that out to exclusive. Make sure everything's the same again on all of them. Yeah, I didn't think I'd messed with that one. Yeah. Add the wind deflector. No clue what that means, but we'll add it anyway. Don't really care for that at the bottom. And then this side, we'll switch it back to this one. Then I think everything else is like the maxed out anyway. Well, we haven't got one of them for rush up top. A lot of these actually get utilised quite a bit. That one hasn't. That's dropped from the utilisation. Some of these don't get utilised, but they need to. Obviously, these ones haven't been used yet because they're not there. These were just steel floor, weren't they? Let's switch that out just to a steel floor then. Steel floor flatbed. Nothing else should change, but then we'll just change the colour to this. Yeah. Nice. So everything should be in line with what we've got. We've still got 1.2 million. We've still got plenty of money. But everything should now start working. Let's actually just go to Garage Manager. We're currently in St. Petersburg. We're going to go and travel up to here, and that's where we'll start off our next journey. We'll travel over to here, and we'll start off our next journey over there. Maybe our new drivers have just started. We got like a 0.25 million, a quarter of a million by just moving country. See our Garage Manager. They're starting to make money now. Good. How's the driver manager going? Everything's pretty good. What about trailer manager? Trailers are starting to be used as well. Nice. That one just dropped, didn't it? Well, everything's starting to get utilised and used. That's good. What we like to see. So I'm gonna call it here for today's stream now, guys. Well, for the stream now. Obviously, this was literally just to drive about and have a bit of a chill stream today. I will be live again later today. In about a few hours, keep an eye on Twitter for that, and also if you're not following, follow me. I'll be live later today with some Satisfactory. I'm gonna go see if there's anyone we can go and throw a host over to right now. And hopefully there is. Let's go there. There we go. Let's open up Mixer actually, so I can actually see what's what. If there is anyone live that we can go and host while we're getting things set up. Well, while I go and get some food before Satisfactory. There isn't. That's a shame. But anyway, I'll see you in a few hours' time. We'll be playing some Satisfactory then. Yeah, I'll basically just see you then. Thank you all for stopping by. Yeah.